Hello, DuPage Medical Society Foundation. My name is Schmidt Bailey, and I'm one of the recipients of your scholarship for 2024. And so I just want to record a short video to thank you all, as well as give you a little background about myself. I grew up almost my entire life in DuPage County. Since I was 1 year old, I have lived in Downers Grove and was there up until the end of high school when I moved to Seattle for college. And after 4 years in Seattle, I moved back here and had been working as an anesthesia technician at Edward Hospital in Naperville for the past 2 years. And now, starting this month, I'm going to be moving down to St. Louis to begin medical school at St. Louis University School of Medicine. And a little bit about how I got into medicine or the medical field was actually in high school. I had two friends who were two of my best friends who were both diagnosed with cancer, one with sarcoma and one with Hodgkin's lymphoma. And they're both doing well and are healthy now. But that really was the first time that I ever stepped into a hospital, stepped into a medical setting. And before that, I had absolutely no idea what I wanted to do with my life. And it really was just, going with them to their doctor's visits here in DuPage or visiting them at Lurie's in Chicago that I began to kind of see or envision a career for myself. I thought I honestly started to think about at that time how helpless I felt to what my friends were going through. I was able to be a good friend, and I think that made a huge difference in my friends' lives at that time. But I saw the incredible work that their physicians, their oncologists, the other healthcare professionals that were working with them, were able to make in their lives for fighting through their sicknesses, that I was really motivated to try something for myself. And so at the end of high school, going into college, I decided to start volunteering at a hospital, shadowed my first physician right before the pandemic started and continued to volunteer at a hospital throughout the pandemic. And it really just snowballed from there because for the first time in my life, I was able to see, I was making a difference with other kids' lives, sick children that were in the hospital, headlining an organization at my university that hosts summer camps for children whose families have been affected by cancer, that I really began to think I could do this. I'm capable of impacting these children's lives in a similar way that my friends' lives were impacted. And so when I came home, before actually applying to medical school, I really wanted to make sure that that was the right choice for me. And so I was fortunate enough to find a really awesome job at Edward and work in operating rooms on the surgical floor as the youngest worker on the surgical floor, as a matter of fact, and just getting to be a part of surgical teams, getting to really understand, an environment that was so daunting and alien at first that became, second nature was fantastic and really showed me that I was capable of entering a medical profession. And the fact that I was serving the same exact communities that I had grown up in, that I'd seen my friends, go to when they were battling cancer, was just really special to me. And so when I spoke to anesthesiologists about applying to medical school, and one of them, the one that actually had introduced me to the position in the first place, told me that there was a scholarship just for people seeking, medical education from DuPage County. It kind of felt like a little too good to be true at first. And so I looked into it and I was so excited to apply. I mean, I think I applied the first day that it opened this year. I think it was like January 1st. And so within a few hours of the portal opening, I had submitted my application. I was just so excited to, have this opportunity to receive this assistance from an organization that wants to see me succeed, wants to see me come back, continue to serve these communities, because, that's something that is really important to me. When I think about becoming a physician, I really would like to see it go full circle and become a physician that is serving the same people that I grew up alongside, that I really care about. I know there's going to be kids going through those same challenges that my friends did, and I want to be able to do for kids like that what I saw physicians do for my friends. And so when I think about just the financial challenges of seeking a medical education, I spent almost $8,000 applying to medical school this past cycle. Not even paying for medical school yet, just applying for medical school. It's really challenging and, like I said, really daunting. And so to have this financial assistance from all of you, to know that there is an organization that's supporting me, that wants to get to know me, that wants to, see me achieve this and come back and serve these communities, continues to keep me motivated, because you can feel, very alienated at times going through this process, feel some imposter syndrome, thinking that, am I good enough to pursue this? Can I achieve this? And just to receive your help, I mean, it makes a world of difference. And so I'm really excited to, experience a new city in St. Louis, but in the back of my mind, I know that I want to come back to Chicagoland, come back here, maybe even work at Edward Hospital again, who knows? And so, yeah, I'm really excited to take that next step, just, taking it one step at a time, but I do have that goal in mind, and I'd like to keep you all updated as I continue my medical education and hopefully enter residency somewhere in Illinois. Fingers crossed. It's far off, but, it's in the back of my mind. So that's a little bit about me. Thank you so much again for all your assistance, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.